One thing that stands out in the book as well is that you always look for opportunity, and I think one of the quotes in the book is, your opportunity in the opposite directions. Everyone's going this way, and you're like, hang on a second, let's not follow the herd, let's go this way. Where does that come from?
Well, it's important not to follow the herd, and actually, usually, if you need to be going the other direction, that's what leaders do. They create their own pathway, and so it's not easy to go the other direction. A lot of times, people really shake their head and wonder about you. And, you're buying when people are selling, and you're selling when everybody's buying. That's what you need to be doing. So anyway, it's being that controversial investor, but that's what we still do. I mean, it's like taking a company private, when everybody else in public market. So it's looking further down the road. It's perhaps I don't put myself in the class of Warren Buffett, but certainly Warren is one of those type of investors, one of those type of people that looks past what everybody else is doing and sees the future on down the road and acts accordingly.
Yeah, and because you've done it for so long, it's just routine now. But early on, very early on, that's such a huge risk because you may think in 30 years and this is going to become, or 10 years down the road, this is going to become a thing. But I'm sure, like you said, there's a lot of people thinking, Hamm's lost his mind. Like, what's going on here? But then again, you stand there at 3 or 4 or 5 years later, and you're like,
Yeah, it comes from trusting your gut. You get a gut feel. It's like the height of the boom in 1981. We owned a whole lot of drilling rigs, 26 drilling rigs, so we were really committed to that business. But it got too good to be true. And I just got a gut feel that this is too good to be true. And so I put those rigs up for sale and sold them and closed April 7th, 1982. And everybody thought, gosh, what's he doing? That's a money-make machine. And it was. We had been prepaid for over half the drilling that we would do the following year. It was that good. But anyway, I felt like this thing going to come to a quick end. Penn Square failed July 4th of that same year, 1982, and that was the beginning of the end of that boom. And pretty soon, drilling equipment was a nickel on the dollar in value.
Which you ended up buying back, right? Which is great.
Right, yeah, I bought it back nickel on the dollar. I took those rigs back in 1985, and after the company basically had failed, didn't file bankruptcy, but the bank encouraged me to come back in. So we did, and which I'm glad we did, and we saved a lot of people's jobs, and kept people working, and built the company back, and so the right thing to do.
Yeah.